Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. We're here continuing with Jora's story. We have the mission right now to go save her family's homeland, which is actually down that way. This is just like another completely random Norn village that's abandoned and haunted now by these Vadirs. I don't know if we ever actually learn anything about these things. Let's get a look at these things. They're actually just the spectral version of a mob we met all the way back in Factions. The Flying Mantas, I believe is what they were called back in... They were in the Jade Sea. So they use the same model, but kind of a ghostly version of it. But yeah, anyway. We can talk to this spirit and get going. Bear regards you gravely. If you're prepared to cleanse Jora's homestead of the charr taint, you must lead her into the Jora marches. The charr is good as dead. I will lead the way. So this mission actually has a kind of a weird, interesting start, where I believe it actually just starts as soon as you zone into the zone, which is weird. You might... Actually, no, I think I remember how it starts. Never mind. Oh, no, yeah. It does load the mission as soon as you zone into the zone, which is really weird. This is also not where you normally zone into the zone. You zone, like you see over here, you zone in over here, but it actually teleports you all the way down here. The charr are formidable, but with Bear's blessing, you will defeat them. Up these mountains, we will find a shrine that holds great power. How will the shrine help us defeat the charr? The shrine channels Bear's strength into those it deems worthy. Lead us there, and Bear shall bestow a blessing upon you for the coming fight. Okie dokie. Wow, everybody's getting absolutely smashed back there. Yeah, so we're kind of like on the border between the charr and Norn territories right now. It's a little regrettable that the forms in this game don't let you actually turn into, like, the bear, like the actual Norn do. Kind of a missed opportunity. Maybe it would be too hard to program. But I think it'd be really cool to turn into the bear. I think it also would have been cool if you actually could turn into the other Norn forms, because there's, at the very least, Wolf and Raven are both present in this campaign. And I believe still are in Guild Wars 2. Actually, I think there's more in Guild Wars 2. I know there's a couple of, like, lost ones in Guild Wars 2 that are part of the story. There's some frozen elementals. I may have gone the long way, but neither here nor there. Thankfully, all these spirits give the enemies plenty of stuff to hit besides my team. Oh, there's another avalanche there. That's scary. Okay, they took care of it. Those avalanches are no joke. Oh, we had a group behind us too. That's what was going on. Here we are. We're coming up on the shrine now. There's a couple charr bosses here, so I'm actually gonna try to... I'll try to just pull one or two. The shrine amplifies and focuses bear's power. Stand your ground while I perform the blessing. Now let's unflag everybody so they can move around. Those elementalist bosses don't mess around. Keep moving the spirits around to heal them. Let's just make sure we clear out everybody around here. Oh boy. One more boss. Holy heck. Whoever just hit him with something half-healthed him in a single ability. Whoever that was needs a raise. Oh, here we go. Receive the Urson blessing. So this one's actually interesting because unlike... So there's 3 missions where you accept the different spirits. We already did the wolf. There's one later with Raven. This is the only one where you actually have to take the skill. The other ones you can get around without it. But in this one you're actually required to take the skill to get through part of the mission. It is done. The spirit infuses you with bear's power. Call forth bear's strength, unleash the beast within you, and let it finally purge the charr from this land. So we will cleanse this land. No charr shall escape our wrath. It's actually not true. You can totally ignore like half the charr in this mission. There's a flavor fail. Oh, you need to go this way. But yeah, how this mission goes basically now is we just need to I believe he actually stays here. Yeah, him and Bear Spirit stay here while we go and take care of the business. So what you actually need the Bear Spirit for is for breaking down these barriers. This Urson Force skill here, you can actually run into the barriers and they break. That's a pretty cool ability. The bear used to be one of the best elites. I believe I talked about this in our previous episode. The abilities it has here, I believe, are very similar to what the actual skill is. So the reason it was so good is you had this skill here, Urson Strike, which does armor ignoring damage and did a pretty good chunk of damage, as well as having some other abilities that were pretty good. But the main thing was, I believe, just the fact that that main skill there is armor ignoring damage. Wish I had a melee weapon. But yeah, you can eventually get a Norn skill that is just an elite version, or an elite skill that is turning into each of these 3 forms, the Raven, the Wolf, and the Bear. So this is actually the place we're going to over there. I love the Shiver Peaks, even though that the this campaign takes place in, you know, the Charr Homelands, the Shiver Peaks, and we'll see where else later. In you know, 3 different biomes. The Shiver Peaks are kind of always the one that I associate with Eye of the North, because that's where, you know, like the actual Eye of the North is and stuff like that. And kind of the name and stuff. I always kind of associate these really tall, far Shiver Peaks with this campaign. No. break down the walls real quick. Clear the charr from this camp, leave none standing. I believe that is also not true. I believe you can actually just go through and kill the final guy. Like the final group, and not actually have to clear the entire camp out. But we're going to clear the entire camp out. The little animation for this skill is pretty cool too. How the little bear spear comes up and the little spectral paws. You can put paws on you. We may have bitten off more than we can chew, but we'll see. Do that. Try to give the boys some space. Yeah, we may have bitten off more than we can chew. Oh, we got one down. Two down? Hey, we're getting there. Try to focus down the monk. Alright, we should have it now. We'll see after this, but I'm pretty sure you end up only having to kill him. Despite the mission implying that you need to kill everything. Oh no, it does look like you actually need to kill everything. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so you can kind of see like the Norn buildings in the background, and then you see like these little tents and stuff that the charr have kind of set up, or at least I presume these are charr structures that they've set up. Alright, there we go.
Now that felt good.
Jora, now that we've helped
Hold
you...
on a moment, Ogden. Jora, are you all right?
Yes. Bear is pleased with what we've done this day.
pleased enough to help us?
I will continue to aid you.
I mean, will the other Norn help?
That is for each of them to decide.
Can't we just rally your people and raise an army to fight the destroyers?
The Norn do not use armies. We fight alone, as true warriors should.
But we helped you.
And I will help you, dwarf. I will speak to the others. But whether they help or not is their choice, not mine.
It will take forever to raise an army, one Norn at a time.
The Norn do not need armies.
Ugh, the Great Dwarf save me.
You know, he is only worried about his people.
His people? He's worried about the world ending.
I know, but he must understand. Norn are not like dwarves or men. We fight our own battles, our own way.
I think I understand.
And that is why you lead.
I find that to be an interesting saying, because, like, part of Sylph's thing is that Jora needs to learn to accept help from people, so it's kind of weird that the mentality is that the Norn fight alone. I think maybe she has a skewed mentality of what the Norn are like, and the other Norn are actually like, nah, we do fight together, kind of thing, just not maybe, you know, collectively as an entire, you know, unit kind of thing, but it's like, you know, you still have people working together kind of thing. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. That's the fun of it. That's the beauty of it. I forget. I think we need to be. Yeah, we need to be. Yeah, we need to be a certain level to access this kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Never saw this flag before in that gorge. But with that, that is going to be the end of today's episode. I want to thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.